Oh, we live?
Yeah.
There's a couple burps to start off the pod.
Yeah, what's up, dude? We're live. This is the Harry and Gizmo show.
Hell yeah, we're back. Harry
back.
and Gizmo back here, back at my house. We're fucking doing this thing, man.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. You know, I fucking took a lot of edibles today, and I've just been,
You worked?
yeah, I worked, and, yeah, man. You know, easy Sunday, kind of at work, and just...
Yeah, I only
laid back, chilled, and, you know, I didn't really do much besides work. But, yeah, what about you?
Same, I worked. My job, it's slow, dude. Tourism is down in Vegas.
Yeah.
And the summers are slow, and I only had 26 people, and they didn't tip that well at all.
Damn, that's what everybody's saying right now, that tourism is down. People don't want to come to Vegas anymore. That's why the room rates are, like, super cheap right now.
And then when they cheapen the rooms, they just attract cheap people.
Yep.
So it's not like you're getting the people in that are spending money. It's just people who are looking for a deal.
Yeah, they're looking for a deal. They're looking for a Groupon, a coupon, a fucking groupie that only charges $5 for a handy.
A Foupon.
A Foupon.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because these rooms cost like fucking $15 a night.
Plus $60 a night resorts fees.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, you get a decent price room for like under $100 now.
Yeah.
You know, depending on what day, but yeah, people come, you know, from everywhere because they see the room rates. They're like, all right, it's cheap. I'm gonna go to Vegas, but yeah, they don't want to tip, and like the money they're spending is just like,
yeah,
I don't know, like if you're gonna go Vegas, go all out, dude. Fucking and tip
ball
your people.
out, like tip the people, make yourself feel like a baller by tipping everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's the move. So you know, I'm just complaining about that, but you know. Dude, the other day I get anxiety for work, and the other day I cut my finger. I passed out in the shower. Yeah, like blacked out, and like apparently I was reaching for the door for the towel, and where the door jamb in the door, like the little plate there, I cut my finger. Like I came to, and I was like fucking halfway over the shower, like falling down, and my hand was just fucking bleeding, dude. Brutal,
dude.
So I gotta
go
to the doctor.
In the
I
shower.
gotta figure that out. I don't know, dude. That's like how Bob Saget died.
Oh, in the shower?
Or in the bed. Like, people hit their heads, you know what I mean?
Fuck, dude. That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
So that was, I mean, all right, so you passed out in the shower.
Yeah.
Did you wake up in there, or did somebody find you like, yo?
My wife, like, I woke up, like,
did
immediately.
Did she, like, hear you? Like,
she heard me fall and, like, came in, and that was kind of scary for her, I'm sure.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. I got to go to the doctor. I got to get healthier.
Yeah. So what, you just woke up on the bathroom floor like, oh, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I knew what happened. I knew I passed out.
Yeah. Too much Xanax?
No, I don't even take those at like that. No, it was I don't take those like that. It's more.
Dropped my phone.
Oh, you're good.
Fuck it.
More of like I don't know. I'll stop breathing. I guess I'll like get anxious and like cough and then like hold my breath. I don't know, because I'm trying not to cough and then I black out. I don't know.
Fuck, dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. So it hasn't happened like that often, but it's happening more frequently. And it, to me, is like whatever.
Do you ever have like a history with like seizures or anything like that? No.
But my wife's freaked out and she wants me to go to the doctor, but I don't know. Fuck the doc, dude. The doctor's gonna tell me I'm unhealthy, which I already know.
Well, he's gonna be like, do you get exercise?
Yeah.
Work?
And I'm gonna be like, no. I'm a fat lazy fuck, dude. I don't do anything. I do want to start skating more. Not once it gets cooler. I'm gonna hit you up more. We're gonna go skating. My buddy just hit me up to go play disc golf. A different buddy, but. You know,
I'm always down to skate, but no. Back to the shower thing. It's weird that you brought that up because I watched a movie the other day ago.
Yeah,
it was like one of those thriller movies. I forgot what it's called, but it was a trash movie. But the movie started with like this guy. He's like taking a shower, then out of nowhere he just like has a stroke and then just falls in the shower and fucking dies. And then like his kids were there at home, and then they're like, Dad, you've been in the shower for a long time. And then they finally just fucking decide to open the bathroom door to go check him out. And then he's just there, like lying on the floor, like naked.
Yeah,
and that's
dude.
like the worst way to find
Dude, I don't want
anybody dead.
anybody. Yeah, dude,
It's just
dying
naked,
naked. Oh,
Like dying naked. Oh, that
does
dude.
scare me now. Now I'm a lot more scared that I passed out in the shower because I don't want to die naked.
You don't want to die naked, dude.
I'm ugly naked.
Yeah.
I am not a good naked.
Because there's like two thoughts that run through the person that finds you. Like the two thoughts that run through their head. It's like, oh, this guy's dead. Oh, this guy's dick is out too.
Yeah. Oh man,
gross.
it's small. I doubt you get hard when you die.
That'd be weird if you die. Die hard.
Die hard.
Is that why they titled?
Does he die hard?
It? Die hard. He died with a fucking rock on.
That's what the title of this episode.
Die hard.
Yeah, dude. It meant. I don't know. Okay, I bet your dick goes inside you when you die, and like
maybe I don't know, but that movie was fucked up because the kids are like, oh, like he's dead, and then one of the kids is blind, so she's just like feeling her dead dad. She's like, oh no, like, oh man, dude, it was a fucked up movie.
Not only is your dad dead, but you gotta feel. Not only you gotta feel, but his
flaccid,
naked,
fucking nuts. Yeah, and
he's all
naked.
wet, dude, and gross. Oh.
But that's how they found him, and that was a shitty movie.
That was the beginning of the movie.
That was the beginning of the movie. After I saw that, I was like, I don't even want to watch this anymore.
You're like, well, now I'm bummed.
I finished it. It was a shitty movie.
We watched a shitty movie the other day, Firestarter. It was like a remake, and it had Zac Efron in it, and it's about a girl who can start fires, and the government agency that's after. It's just kind of, I don't know, kind of lame.
She's starting fires and shit.
Yeah, she's like he can like. Telekinetic. I don't know. The parents are both like telekinetic type. You know, he's like psychic, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And then she's mind control, and then the wife is telekinetic, and then they have this baby who has like fire powers, and the baby like burns their house down.
Oh, so they have a little Jack.
Yeah, they got a little Jack, dude.
Yeah, a little Jack.
Yeah, that's the movies. Just little Jack, girl Jack, and she just starts a bunch of fires. I don't know.
What? Damn.
She burns a cat at one point.
Did she live in L.A.?
Yeah, dude. that is, it's called L.A. Fire,
LA
fire starters.
Yeah, man. Some really shitty movies out there.
Yeah, dude, movies. That's why I don't watch a ton of movies nowadays.
Did you watch Fantastic Four?
No, probably won't ever.
You're not a Marvel fan, huh?
I used to be, but I don't care.
Yeah, after Avengers, you fell off.
The last Avengers movie that I went and watched in theaters, I want to say it was like Civil War, and that one I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome, and since then I haven't really watched any. Like I saw Endgame. I don't know if I saw those in theaters though, but I watched them. You know, but after that. That was the build-up. That was the big boss battle, Yeah,
after Endgame, after Thanos died.
It's like, who cares? They beat Thanos, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
I like Spider-Man. I like the Spider-Man
Spider-Man's cool. All the
Spider-Man movies are cool.
Doctor Strange?
Nope. Don't fuck with magic.
You don't fuck with him?
Nope. It's just kind of like, I don't know. He's a cheat. Like, he's OP. He's overpowered.
He is a little overpowered. Well, he's got the time stone. He's like one of the only Avengers with like a fucking stone.
With an infinity stone. Yeah, so that's the thing is he's like, he's nothing without. No, I don't think.
Yeah.
He's nothing without the stone, dude.
Yeah, like, what's this guy know? A couple fucking meditation poses and fucking.
Dude, if I had
spells,
the time stone, I'd get infinitely stoned.
Sick.
The infinite stoned.
You have a time stone and you're like, yo, I'm just going to set the time to 420. Never change it.
420 all the time. It's 420 somewhere.
Somewhere. 420 everywhere, all the time. But yeah, Doctor Strange is cool. I think he's cool. I liked his movies. Like the last one, Multiverse of Madness. I saw that shit on mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like a fucking mind-blowing fucking trip. It was kind of scary because I think the same director that did Evil Dead, the zombie movie.
Yeah.
He did that movie, and it was weird. Yeah, you could tell like some of the angles.
Yeah,
that it was like similar to Evil Dead. So I like that movie, but fucking Fantastic Four just came out, and I saw like that Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, he's in everything.
Yeah, but he's getting some backlash now.
Yeah, because he's a fucking weirdo.
He's a big fucking weirdo.
Yeah, he's like touching dudes' wives.
Yeah, when he gets anxiety, like you gotta touch a dude's wife. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. It's I'm not cool, dude. If you touch my wife like that, I'd say something to him. I'd check him.
Yeah,
You saw that?
especially like because it was like Willem Dafoe's wife that he like grabbed by like the chin or something.
Yeah, or
and
grabbed
like,
her arm or something, and then
he's like, "Hey, motherfucker!" Like,
yeah,
he like pointed at him. He gave him like that.
He's like, watch it, knock it off,
knock it off.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe doesn't fuck around, dude.
Yeah,
he seems like a genuine guy. Willem Dafoe's the Green Goblin. You don't fuck with the Green Goblin.
Don't fuck with a fucking Green Goblin, dude. Pull up out of your house with a fucking smoke grenade.
There's I can't remember who does the bit, but Willem Dafoe just sounds like a frog's name. Willem Dafoe. I don't know. Willem
Dafoe.
I know. Anyway, there's some dumb joke like that.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, but Pedro's a weirdo, and I heard that like he was supposed to be the forefront or like the front man for the new Avengers because they're coming out with Avengers Doomsday and they're coming out with like the Secret Wars or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was supposed to be the front man. But after all this backlash, now they
fired him.
Yeah, they didn't fire him, but he's not going to be like the lead role anymore.
They're rewriting it all.
Yeah, they're rewriting it.
I wonder who's going to be the lead then.
Yeah.
But was it good? Was Fantastic Four good?
Never seen it. I didn't watch it. Yeah. I just saw all the backlash on it.
I saw the same thing. Yeah, I saw the same thing. No. Yeah. I wish I would read more like news stories and shit like that. I just see that kind of stuff.
Well, I think it's funny that like literally like social media has the power to fucking like fuck with these celebrities so bad that like now he's not even the lead role anymore.
Yeah, because
all that fucking weird anxiety shit he was talking about where he has to touch women.
Everybody was
it
like,
calms them down.
Yeah, everybody was like, oh, at first they were like, oh, how sweet. And then it went from like sweet to creep real quick.
Yeah, sweet to creep.
Sweet to creep.
That shit. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. There's a correlation
it's so easy,
between
though, dude.
Sweet and creepy. And like, that's how the creepy guys fool you in. They're sweet at first.
Yeah.
They try to act all nice. And then next thing you know, they're putting their fingers in your ear holes or whatever.
Yeah, dude, they're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
dude, that just reminds me. I once had this guy who worked for me who told me, he's like, I had a couple girls come. They're like, yeah, he won't. Manny won't stop. I just said his name. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, like Manny won't stop touching our hair. And Manny's an old dude who rode his scooter to work because he got DUIs and no longer had a license. You know what I mean? It's like that situation. Yeah, so I pulled him in and I had to fire him for sexual. I was just like, you can't be touching them. Yeah. And saying shit like that. Because what he said was, he kept touching their hair and he's like, I'm sorry. Every woman who was important to me in my life had very nice hair. What a weird fucking thing to say.
Fuck?
Yeah, so he'd like walk by.
What a specific thing, too.
And touch their hair,
Yeah.
And it's just like super creepy.
He said every important woman
in his life
has
nice hair. Like, I'm guessing his mom or his grandma or some, who knows?
Yeah.
What a weird thing to say. And then I'll never forget it because I fired him. And then he, like, was so mad. He's so, like, disappointed, And, of course, he's defensive because you're accusing somebody of being a creep, right? Like, sorry, you're getting fired for being a creepo, dude. Can't have you touching the other girls. You're making everybody uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think I should have fired him?
No, I think you're right to fire him, especially like because it sucks when you work in a workplace where they have a bunch of creepy people just there, and then like management's like, oh, that's just fucking Jim.
That's just Manny. Manny Jim just touches your hair.
He likes to touch hair and fucking rub people's shoulders. Who gives a fuck?
No, I kind of stood on business. It's kind of
weird. Yeah, you got to stand on business, and like especially if you're managing the place, I don't want no fucking creeps working for me, dude.
Yeah, so I had to let him go, and he's like, you are not. He's like, he listed off like a bunch of guys, like a bunch of presidents and stuff like that. I want to say like, I can't remember. One of them, it might have been like Calvin Coolidge, and those were great men, and you, Harrison, are not a great man. Whoa. He said some shit like that to me before he walked out of my office. Yeah, dude. And I was like, maybe 24 at the time, maybe 25, 26. Like this is a while ago. So I was like a baby firing this old guy for being a weirdo.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, man.
I did feel justified in it. It wasn't fun. You know, firing people's not fun, but it was like interesting.
Yeah. Well, why is he comparing you to fucking, what'd you say?
Calvin Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge?
I don't know.
Fucking
An old
weird,
president
bro.
from 1920s.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Those were great men, and you are not a great man, or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, has anybody ever attacked your
weird.
character like that? Has anybody ever like demeaned you, your manhood? Do you remember anything like that?
Not really. Like maybe there's not really like a specific time that I could remember, but I know. I mean, there was one time where I felt really embarrassed, like the first time I ever got fired,
Yeah.
and that's when you're talking
Where you
about
work?
you firing somebody. But this is when I got fired, when I worked for this AC company, because I was like helping a dude fucking put AC units in the houses and like replace them and shit. So, and I didn't know shit about AC units, but apparently this guy did, and I was just kind of like his apprentice or like his like helper or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And like that guy wasn't good at it either. So it was like I was learning like barely anything from this dude because he barely knew shit, and we were like doing things like the hard way. Like I remember, like we were taking an AC unit out of an attic, and I was on the bottom level. I wasn't. There was two of them in the attic, like two of my coworkers. I'm on the bottom waiting for them to like reel the fucking AC unit down on like a crane, because you attach this crane thing like on this like a 2x4 in the attic. You tie it up to the AC unit and then you pull it down.
Yeah, yeah. So you can lift it. So yeah.
So while they were doing that, the AC unit was fucking like super heavy.
Yeah.
So both of them are up there, and then one of the guys was like, they picked up the AC unit and they stepped on like a electrical wire, and this dude fucking stepped on it, and then like the fucking volts are going through him, and he couldn't let go of the AC unit.
Damn.
And my friend was telling me, he's like, yeah, dude. He's like, I was about to kick him off, but then he finally let go. But he was stuck for a second. And then, so my homie was debating whether he should fucking kick him.
Damn.
And like, this was like a lady's expensive ass house that we're putting the fucking AC unit in. So if he would have kicked him, he would have flew through the fucking like floor or
Falling
something.
through. Damn.
Yeah, it's like a life or death situation.
Saw a guy almost die.
Yeah.
So how'd you get fired then?
Oh, because of that incident happened, and then the guy brought me in like 2 days later, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna let you go, man. It's like we don't really have the need for you here." And I'm like, because they fired that guy too. So for me, I was just there.
Oh yeah.
We let him go, and we're gonna let you go too. It's like, all right.
Fuck. You got fired by association.
Yeah,
Fired
basically.
by association on somebody else's fuck up.
Yeah, and that was so embarrassing because I was like, I just didn't know what to say. I was like, it's like, yeah, we're gonna let you go, and I'm sorry. And I was like,
Yeah, there
all
was
right.
nothing to say.
And I was like, fuck, like I could have like fought for a job, said it, I could do anything, but
Yeah.
like the main dude fired me. Then I talked to the HR lady, and she was like, you could just get unemployment, like whatever.
Yeah.
We'll approve it. I was like, damn, all right.
There you go.
Still didn't get unemployment though. So
Damn. Yeah, that sucks when you just get fucking shit. I don't know if I've ever been fired, but I have quit. But I've never been fired from a job.
yeah, it's like I've been fired twice.
Damn.
That was the first time, and then the second time was from my first weed job, and it was just because of attendance. That's all they fired me for, is fucking attendance.
Yeah.
And, that was embarrassing because I did like hella work that day, and all my teammates were like, "Damn, you're fucking kicking ass today, dude! Like we just got this done hella fast." And I was like, "Yeah, man, hell yeah!" And then my lead comes in, and they're like, "Hey, what's his face wants to talk to you," and I was like, "All right." And I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "Wonder what this is about." Probably not good. Then he was just like, he showed me all the dates that I missed, and he's like, "Do you have any doctor's excuses for these?" And I was like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Whoa, I gotta let you go, man."
Yeah.
I was like, "What the like, no warning either, like no warning," because they had a point system.
Yeah, we
I
had
10 fucking points, and I was like, "Dude, you guys didn't give me a warning at like 9 or 8 points. Like, come on."
we had at Office Depot when I was manager. That was the bullshit thing, is you'd have somebody who was close, but you had to like give them warning. And then they would also know that like every so often, every year or whatever, like it reset. So they essentially would just take their, like they're like, oh, I'm gonna call out no call, no show this many times because I know I can. And they can't fire me for it.
Yeah, because your points are about to renew.
Yeah, exactly. So I would have people who would play the points game, and it was annoying as shit, dude.
I would take advantage too. I'd be like, I have 0 points, and that we get our points renewed next week. I'm fucking calling off this whole fucking week.
Yeah.
What?
So I'd have people do that, and I would. It would be annoying. And then you try and find, when you're getting fired for attendance, they didn't like you,
Yeah.
When you're getting fired for bullshit like that, they're looking for a reason to get rid of you.
Yeah, and let me tell you something else that happened on Friday. I don't know how many open micers listen to this podcast, but if you guys do, fuck it. I'm glad that you guys are listening to me and Harrison talk shit. But I'm gonna talk some shit about what happened at my open mic this Friday.
Yeah, now I'm bummed.
Which was a big fucking kind of pet peeve for me is that how there's some comics that go to these open mics and it's like only like a handful that are just like really lonely dudes, and they kind of just go to the open mics to like trauma dump.
Yeah,
and then also just try to make friends, but they're sort of assholes too.
Yeah.
You can't be an asshole trying to make friends, dude. Like I get it. We're all kind of assholes sometimes.
We're all comics, but like we're not like. Yeah, they try and like roast you or like bust your ball, and you're like, dude, we're not friends yet.
Yeah, we're not friends yet. Or it's not that, but like some guy came to my mic and like seemed butthurt about his set, and I was like, it was just so weird, man.
You're like, dude, number one, it's an open mic. Yeah,
because I had the list right by me. I'm sitting down, and this guy walks in with a fucking he had like a suit and tie, regular pant, like regular jeans, but he had like
I think I know who you're talking about.
A blazer and a bald dude.
Yeah.
And he like signs up. And I'm like, hey, man, what's up? He just signed up and didn't say anything. I was like, all right, don't even fucking say what's up or introduce. I'm the fucking producer of the show.
Yeah.
Say what's up. But no big deal, really. But he does his set, and he, like, paused for, like, a minute or two, and it was just like, forgot my joke. And he's just sitting there, like, just quiet with the microphone in his hand.
Damn.
So I'm like, at least pull out your notes. Like, pull out your notes if you don't know what the fuck to talk about. I get it. That's the thing that people try to remember their jokes. But if you really don't know, fucking pull out your notes or something.
Yeah.
But so he was just sitting there kind of bombing for a bit. Then he looks to me and asked me for a question. And I was like, all right, would you... I hate when people ask me for questions sometimes because I don't know what to say.
Yeah, if you're off the top of your head.
Top, I'm just like... Would you rather punch a baby in the face or an old lady? And then he was like, why would I have to? I'm like, it's just just answer the question. And he kept dodging the question. I'm like, would you punch a baby or an old lady in the face?
You asked me to ask you a question. Now answer it, motherfucker.
Then he just kind of like couldn't give me a straight answer. And I was like, all right, dude, like, you got another joke? And then he fucking like says one more joke. That was like, all right, I forgot how it went. And then he got off. And then afterwards.
I know this guy.
Afterwards.
When I started, I started with him, not with him. But
with him?
But when I started, he was doing comedy. And we made a sketch together. We used to hang out a little bit. And he went by a guy? Yep. And he went by a different name. And the other day, I went up and I was like, yo, what's up? And I called him that name. And he was like, don't call me that.
Whoa.
And he like kind of freaked out on me. And I've heard that this guy has like cried at a few open mics now.
Yeah, so he came to my mic, was like I could tell his vibe was like down, like sad or something. And then so Justin was hosting that night. He came up to me later and he was like, it's like, hey bro, some lady came up to me and gave me $20 to say if he could get best set of the night. And I was like, no fucking way, dude. Like, we get sympathy best set of the night.
No.
Like, you get like, so at my open mic, we do best set of the night. If you guys didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every Friday at Go Bar, come out, check it out. But yeah, Like I was like, I can't give this guy best of the night. He like there was like 2 minutes of him just being quiet up there.
Yeah.
He didn't even know his material, and that just makes all the comics like pissed off. They're like, oh
yeah, then it's bullshit.
yeah. Well, why am I coming to this open mic if they're gonna give the best set to the most saddest guy in the room? Or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit?
somebody who bombed the hardest.
Yeah, but like even those ladies felt so bad to like go up to Justin and be like, hey, you should give him the best set of the night.
That's so
Or, like,
funny that somebody went out of their way.
yeah, and I was like, damn, dude, like I get it. Like some guys are lonely and they, this is the only fucking network.
But he's like not out to make friends really, which is weird.
Yeah.
But he is. But he's like there to talk, but not really.
But not really, yeah. But
I don't know.
That was just weird to me. It's like, I don't know. That was just super weird.
No, it was weird to me because I had just a weird. Like, it's just funny you said that because Wednesday I had a weird situation. The same with
Because he was at Wise Guys too.
Yeah. Comics will know what we're talking, but he's not listening to this. I can tell you that. And if he is, then sorry, bub. You heard it,
man. Be nicer. I don't
heard it here
know.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking say what's up. Introduce yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're
It's
gonna
like-
change your name, don't yell at people for calling you their old name when you didn't tell anybody that you changed your name. You just showed up with a new name. You know what I mean? How am I supposed to know you have a new name unless you come up and reintroduce yourself?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Number one, use your real name. I don't understand these motherfuckers.
Hey,
who
I don't.
change their name.
Well, sometimes I did try to go back to my fucking real name and
But
put it on paper.
I don't know.
I
You
think-
have your Gizmo is like a moniker, I guess. Yes, I know. I use that argument. It is something that bothers me, but for some reason, for you get a pass, dude. Gizmo
Thanks.
gets a pass. I don't like other one word people or one name like don't normally would be like, come on, use your real name.
Yeah.
But you get a pass. It's fine.
I don't know. It's weird because when I did, there was a moment where I was having like a crisis and I was like an identity crisis or something. And I'm like, let me start putting my real name on fucking open mic sheets. And then like I was, and they were like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, nobody knew you.
Who's Gino Aguirre? And then even Amber at Wise Guys said that. She's like, why are you putting your real name down? It's like, I like Gizmo better. I'm
Yeah,
like,
everybody
what
likes
the
Gizmo, I
fuck?
think.
I'm like, all right, I guess I'll keep rolling with it. But I don't know. Honestly, I think if I go out to like other shows in like LA or like Austin, I'll probably be using my full name.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Start introducing yourself as Gino to people.
Yeah, because I think I could keep rolling with the name Gizmo. I mean, I like it, but I don't know. I do want to be known as my full name, but I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I might be having a fucking identity crisis. I don't know. what
Another
to
one.
do.
I'm gonna make you spiral into another identity crisis.
All right. Yeah, I'm going fucking. I don't know. Identity ego death.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Let's just take this moment. At this point, let's take this moment to thank our sponsor, Zynn World Hemp. Zynn World Premium CBD, dude. ZYNNWORLD.com for all your premium CBD needs. For tinctures, balms, solves. Gizmo, what do you like about CBD?
Man, you know what I like about this brand so much is that like it's fucking organic. It's like fucking 100% CBD in that bitch. It's 1,000 milligrams in that.
1,500 milligrams for this.
1,500 in that motherfucking bottle. So that'll last you a long time, depending on how much CBD you do. But I was taking it every night, and it was fucking helping with my sleep. I like to take it after a good skateboarding session.
Yeah.
And
anti-inflammation, anti-inflammatory, great for helpful with some stress and anxiety if you have those issues. Help you sleep maybe, so.
Yep. Or even if like you fucking, drinking coffee, you need something to balance it out, fucking throw some CBD in there.
Yeah. Just a couple of drops. You won't even taste it. So once again, if you want to try CBD or you already are a CBD user and you want to save a little bit of money, go to Zynn World Premium CBD, ZynnWorld.com. That's ZYNNWORLD.com. Promo code HAGS. HAGS, promo code HAGS. So just give yourself a little discount and check out So thank you, Zynn World, for being our sponsor. My mom and dad do this little podcast, but just for us family. Like it's a private podcast that they share just to us. And I think it's kind of cool. They've been doing it for like a year, but it's a great way for my parents to like, when, unfortunately, when they do go, we have like all of these videos of my parents going over these different subjects. So like each week they talk about like what your favorite some story.
I think you told me before. I thought you said it was your dad and your grandma or something.
My dad and my mom, and they call it 2 geezers in a freezer.
2 geezers in a freezer.
Yeah, because they sit there in their kitchen and they have the freezer in the background. And it's funny because they come up with like this week we're sponsored by, and they just grab something, and it's just a fake sponsor.
Yeah.
And my mom was all like, my mom told me she watched one of our episodes.
Oh no.
And I was like, all right, go for it. And then I was like, she goes like, how'd you get a real sponsor? I was like, cause I don't know. We have friends. Like,
we got some cool friends.
She was all jealous that we have a real sponsor. So I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I think. Man, I went to Stakeout on Thursday.
Yeah, how was that?
I think I did see Roman. I was drunk, dude. I got pretty drunk.
I need to go. I love Stakeout because you get drunk.
For $2.
$2 Rolling Rocks.
They ran out of Rolling Rocks, so they had Michelob Ultras and Miller Lights.
Oh, damn. I think I had the Michelob last time. I'd probably try the Miller Lite.
I think I'll try the Michelobs next time because I was drinking the Miller Lights, and dude, I was slamming those. I had like 5, and then the next day I woke up kind of hungover. I haven't been hungover.
And your bar tab's $10.
Yeah,
what?
Shout out to Stakeout, dude.
Dude, exactly. That's why I love it, dude. You get me with good drink prices. That's
it's a fun room. Like I just it's like a little bit better in a dive, but it is still kind of like a dive bar, but like low ceilings. The mic is always pretty cool there. Yeah. A little unfiltered. You can say, some fucking wild shit in there. Yeah. But it's a cool room. Yeah, I got hella drunk that day, dude.
Yeah, I like going to Stakeout.
Yeah, I got drunk. I smoked a couple of joints with Rocky in front. And
shout out Rockman.
Shout out Rockman. That guy's crazy and Jewish.
Crazy old guy. He's Rocky is a comic in the scene, and we are debating whether or not to have him on. One of those things that
we'll have him on, dude. I'm down.
Yeah, well, we just need to find a spot because I don't know if you'd feel comfortable.
I don't know if I want to rock over in here
at your mom's house. Exactly.
I kind of don't mind it, but then again, like I don't know, Rocky's a loose cannon.
He is, dude, and you don't want him like just randomly showing up to your place.
Yeah. You just show up like, hey, you want to buy some? Huh?
And you're like, dude, I'm good, Rock.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Nah, he's a cool dude. He's just an old guy that, once old guys start talking about pussy, that's when I get over it.
Yeah, he talks about pussy 90% of the time.
It's like, I don't want to hear an old guy talk about getting pussy because, like, you're so old. You're so old.
He'll just walk up to me and be like, see that girl over there? She'll suck the shit out of your dick. Like, what?
That's a great Rocky impersonation. Yeah. She's a fucking whore, dude. I wouldn't fuck her. Whore. And then he'd be like, I wouldn't fuck her. But I bet she'd suck the... And you're like,
dude.
And then you're like, what? And he'd be like, she would. She would.
I'm like, dude, she's fucking super nice. Why are you making me think about her like this?
But she... Again, you're just like... Okay, Rocky, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Shit, like I get it. You fucking used to eat pussy every day in the 80s or 90s, wherever you're from.
Yeah, and he tells you about how many times he fucked his wife and all. Like, and you're just like, okay, man.
All right, bro.
Thank you, dude. Now, you guys.
And
have
then
to
you're like, how are your kids? He's like, I don't talk to them. They hate me. I'm like, all right.
Makes sense, dude. Makes sense. A lot of people don't know how to deal with Rocky. They don't know how to tell Rocky no, and they don't know how to tell Rocky like enough. And he can handle it. He can handle it if you're like, all right, enough, dude. You just have to.
You just gotta be a little assertive with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time, Rocky tried following me and Gizmo to the bar, and I had to be like, Rocky, dude, we don't want you. Like, come on, man. I was like, straight up, I was like, come on, man. Are you really following us to the bar?
And he's like, yes, I am.
I said, no, dude.
Like, you don't have to, man.
You don't have to.
Because he did that one time before we let him.
And then
he was just talking our ears off the whole time.
And I was like trying to, have a little conversation, enjoy our time that we do before the bar, or before the show. I was thinking to myself, why we never went over to Dino's. Because, Rebar had $3 mystery beers, and I love the vibe in there, and the bartenders are cool and everything. But Dino's has $4 cocktails, and also Dino's has like the $3 PBRs, and if you guess the cap right, you get it for free. So you have a 25% chance to get it for free. So,
dude,
we missed.
I don't
out
know
on Dino.
why
We
I
slept
never
on
thought about Dino's.
and it's right there.
Yeah.
I never thought about it.
Dino's is closer than fucking
Yeah,
Rebar, right?
Yeah. I love Dino's,
dude. How?
Why did we never go to Dino's, dude?
Yeah, like I don't know why we never fucking went there, bro. And
It just occurred to me now that I know you're like me where we're thinking.
Well, now I'm like, fuck, Arts District is closed.
Exactly. Right when I think about how great Dino's is, and then we slept and how we slept. It's like,
when are we ever just gonna go to Dino's?
No, I know.
Unless there's a show by there or something.
Dino's is fun though. Do you ever go to do karaoke?
When do they do karaoke?
They do it like Thursdays or through Sundays, Wednesdays through Sundays, 10 p.m.
Damn, I'm down to do some fucking karaoke.
Fun, dude.
I walked in there one night with my lady, and they were doing karaoke, and it was a whole vibe, dude.
It is the best karaoke bar in Vegas.
They're doing like fucking Blink 182 up there, and all these fucking
you can do whatever you want,
rock
man.
songs and like cool shit. And
I do "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe" by
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my go-tos because it's like
I could feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music. I won't share it, but today I'm yelling. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good song. I'll do that one. I'll do what's it called? Just one of those days where Limp Bizkit.
Just one of those days when you're feeling like shit and you gotta take shit. It's just one of those days.
And just a little bitch. Yeah.
Just a little bitch. Dude, I like those little karaoke bars, man. I'm down to go on karaoke night or whenever.
You working tomorrow?
Yeah, but tomorrow's my Friday. So.
Nice.
But I got a house sit, my uncle's house, and watch his dog.
Oh, nice.
But Tuesday I'm free. Are you working on Tuesday?
No, I work Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, but we'll have to go out to one of the
Tuesdays
Thursday night.
They got the Cornish pasty show, and then I think the Berlin mic. So I'll probably be in the Arts District on Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, I might try to go to that this week.
Yeah, pop up, man, if you're free.
Yeah. That reminds me. When we're done at this, I got an email. The wise guys.
Yeah, I just emailed them. You know what band I just started getting into?
What?
And I'm pretty late to this, but Pixies.
The Pixies. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
You fuck with the Pixies?
I couldn't tell you a song, but I'm sure I like them.
Well, they have one song on Skate 3 that kind of got me into them. You ever play Skate 3 or any of the skate games?
Yeah, I played Skate.
You know that song, Debaser? Debaser.
Keep singing.
No, I don't know. It just goes like, Debaser.
It's a punk song.
Yeah, it's a punk song.
Yeah.
And like, I just like was listening like their whole shit on Spotify, like some of their best songs. And it was cool. It was pretty cool. These guys were, I guess, rock. They were like one of the earliest punk rock bands, or like they were before Nirvana.
Yeah.
And before like
they're around like the Sex
like
Pistols
before like the Strokes, and like I guess they were a huge influence to like a lot of those.
Yeah, the Pixies
bands.
are punk rock, cause like real punk rock too. Like the old oi oi oi,
oi oi oi. We're going to Dino's. Oi.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Going to Dino's.
Yeah,
having a pint. I do it. I do it in an Australian accent. No, because there's this band. Speaking of bands that you'll like them if you like punk. It's called The Chats.
The Chats?
The Chats. And there's this song called Pub Feed. All I want and all I need, all I crave is a good pub feed.
Fuck yeah.
It's pretty good. It's about going to a bar and having a feed.
Damn, send me some songs.
Yeah, The Chats, dude. I put on The Chats, and then it was like playing through, and it was like the Stroke, yeah. It was like a punk playlist.
Like their radio or whatever?
Yeah, like a punk radio the other day I was listening to. I was like, this is pretty dope, man.
And The Chats.
Punk's pretty good.
What about the GPTs?
They have this other Chat GPTs. They have this other song called Smoko. Because I'm assuming in Australia a smoke break is called a smoko. And the whole song is like, leave me alone, I'm on Smoko. So leave me alone.
I'm on Smoko.
I'm on Smoko. So leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna take a Smoko.
I'm going on Smoko.
You going? What the fuck? Like you're gonna smoke some meth? What is Smoko?
Smoko. I'm going on smoke break, dude. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I'm fucking smoking.
Yeah.
Which I so agree with. Like I go out in the morning or like after work or whatever. Where I just go outside to smoke my blunts. And my kids will come outside and I'll just be like, leave me alone. I'm on Smoko.
I'm on Smoko right now. Yeah.
They're like just talking at me. And I'm like, what do you want, dude? I'm just smoking.
Yeah, that's me. Like when I get out of work sometimes and I'm like, like I had a long ass day, no sleep. That was me yesterday, dude. I was like, I don't want to talk to anybody. Just want to fucking smoke and chill. And then like, yeah, you just don't want to be bothered at all while you're fucking, your Smoko. You don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, dude. That's why, I'll show you that song. It's sick. Yeah, dude. Things are good. I saw some nerd out there today in cosplay because Evo's going on right now.
Oh, Evo.
Yeah.
Fucking nerds.
Exactly, dude. Nerds. He's in some cosplay. Some doctor.
Do you ever go to conventions?
I've never been. I've been to a Magic the Gathering convention, but I haven't. Dude, it's so fun, dude. It was in 2016.
Magic that's the card game, right?
Yeah, dude, and it was such a fun Magic. It was great. I had number one in the main event. I opened up. So this is why it was so sick. A couple stories. Day one, the festival. It hasn't even opened yet. And there's a Starbucks inside the convention center. Yeah. And me and my buddy, we meet up there, and we're going through Starbucks line. And on the ground, I see just like a little pack of cards that looked like promo. You know what I mean? Like it looked like filler cards. You know, at the back of a Pokemon pack, they give you like a QR code thing. It looked like something like that. So I picked it up, and it was a coupon for a free sealed event. And what that means is in Magic the Gathering, like a sealed event is you pay, if the packs are $10, you pay $30-$40 to get 3 packs. You open up the packs, you make a deck with the packs, and then you play a tournament with those. So you get to open packs for free, And so I found 4 entries into so 4 free tournament entries.
Is that the good shit you want to find?
Yeah, dude. Well, it's just like on the ground. I'm like these cards, because what they were doing is if you went and donated blood, you got an entry, and I don't donate blood because I don't like needles and shit like that. But you got a free entry into a sealed event. And so I found somebody dropped them on the ground, and 4 of them, and I gave 1 to my buddy and kept 3. And
so wait, that gives you 3 times you could get into the tournament, or something?
Yep, exactly. 3 tournament entries over the weekend, which I was going to do anyway. So I essentially got my weekend for free. And then in the
would you have to buy those tournament entry cards?
Normally it would cost like $40 to enter the tournament. So I essentially found on the ground $120.
God damn, you got the fucking hookup.
I'm lucky, dude. And then in the main event, it's a sealed event. So you open up 6 packs, you make a deck with those 6 packs, and then you play a tournament. The rule at that time was you would open up the packs and then you would pass them to the person across from you, and then the person would get those packs, and then you would get the packs from the person across from you. Right? So if you opened up really good cards, you would then subsequently have to pass them.
So if you saw your good cards, you would pretty much know you're already fucked.
Yeah, because
you're like, oh shit.
You're like, I'm gonna have to give these away. So what you would do at that time is you would just drop from the event.
Yeah.
Right. And so I opened up a $300 card, the best card from the set. Oh, I opened up the chase card in the main event, and I wasn't going to give it away to the guy across from me. So I dropped from the event, and I was like, there you go, dude. So not only did I find $120 on the ground.
You could forfeit?
I forfeited the tournament.
You open your cards and you're like, fuck that. I'm not giving them these.
Exactly. Away. So they changed the rule to where now you open up the cards, you pass them over to the person, they write them all down to make sure, because it's your deck list. It's like registering the cards that you're not cheating or anything. And then they pass them back to you. So it prevents people from just dropping from the event, which is what
like, why am I
a stupid rule back in the day.
just open up this good pack of cards and
then I have to give them away? Yeah, exactly. Because it was the whole point, But anyway, so that was my first and only convention. Was the luckiest, It was the best. That's why that Magic convention was the best, just because I won a bunch of money.
Damn, was that a one-time thing? Are you going back?
No, I haven't been back. I stopped playing Magic. I stopped playing Magic the Gathering a while ago.
Yeah.
I play on line just for fun occasionally, but
damn, but those cards are worth some money, huh?
Yeah, I sold my Magic collection a couple times for a few $100s each time.
Fuck.
But I know people who in town who have like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of I know
of those cards alone.
Yes, yeah, of Fuck. Magic cards, yeah.
No, I heard because they make like some really exclusive ones that
Post Malone bought a 1 of 1. It was the one ring
that rang for like $2 million. Yeah, I saw a post.
That's the most expensive, one of the most expensive Magic cards.
Yeah, because 1 of 1, and like, what if you have that card? Do you just fucking beat everybody?
If you're playing it within the game, it's not an unbeatable card, but I think it is an overpowered card, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's other copies of that card, but of that artwork, and it was serialized. You know what I mean? Like he got the special hollow alternate artwork version that was 1 of 1, where everybody else just got a regular version of the, so.
So that card exists in other
rare, yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like there's other Charizards. There's not just one, but there is, he got the Charizard essentially.
Yeah, well, I saw a video of the guy who found that card. He was like fucking shaking.
Oh yeah,
while he was getting it graded. He's like,
1 of 1. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you just became a millionaire. Fucking find that card.
In the last in the Final Fantasy set, there was a card like that's worth like $3,000. The Golden Chocobos, which there was like numbered to 70. So there's only 70 of them in the world, and they've already found quite a few.
They're still floating around.
Yeah, they haven't found them all, but
fuck.
Yeah, there's a website somebody created to like track, when and where and who's pulled them.
Damn, those are the Final Fantasy cards. I got
one of those. Magic the Gathering. They're like so expensive. The collector boxes, they're super spendy. You can't even find them number 1. You know what I mean? It's one of those reseller type shits.
Yeah.
I want to get into that, dude. That's what I want to get into as a second job, is just reselling shit. Being a scalper.
Yeah, it'd be cool like to know how to flip shit. I mean, it's just like the art of the flip. Some people do that for their whole fucking job, bro.
Yeah, they're just scalpers, man. You just buy shit on the low, sell it on the high.
Yeah, I wish I was like a good mechanic where like I could buy cheap cars, fix them, and sell that. That's kind of what I want to get into.
That'd be sick.
Flipping cars, because you could buy cheap cars all the time. There's always people selling their car for like $500 to $800. Yeah, and it only has like a couple of problems. You could fix up a car, like a running car nowadays. I feel like a good solid running car with no problems, depending on like what year or whatever, you could sell it easily for like over like $3,000.
Yeah. Just say, hey, hey, here's a little reliable.
Yeah, here's an old reliable, dude.
It's tuned up. Fix it up, tune it up.
Yeah. Fucking flipping shit, flip.
Yeah,
do it the legal way. You want to find something legal to do.
Like, I've been into Labu. I bought too many Labubus.
Oh yeah, you could definitely flip those.
The problem, I've already watching the prices. Like, I'm on the Facebook groups of people who are reselling them, and the prices have already dropped. Like, because they've already reprinted it, or you know what I mean? Like, they release and keep releasing them. So
it's like the same thing with Pop. Pop was doing that too.
Yeah, they released too many Pops.
Yeah, like I bought like a lot of the One Piece ones that I got. Like, they were like pretty exclusive at the time. Like, not that many people had them. Then like they started fucking popping up everywhere, and I was like, oh fuck, now these aren't worth shit, because you would check and be like, oh, this Pop's like worth like $30.
Yeah.
Then like couple months later, they just make them again, pops back to like $10.
Yeah, and you're like, all right, well, that's cool. Yeah, that same thing happened to me with a bunch of Pops. I did sell like a couple. I sold a couple Pops for $100 or so. I had like a $80 Pop, and I had like a $60 Pop, and then I sold them and I bought a different toy. I bought a Xenomorph from the Alien series figure. It was like $100.
Xenomorph.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I have a bunch of cool toys.
Yeah.
I have a pretty good, fuck this microphone. There we go. I have a pretty good toy collection at home.
Yeah. Do you know what else enraged a lot of people in Fortnite? Because they had exclusive skins for the longest. Like, even me, like, I was buying hella Fortnite skins. And then when I found out they were, like, dropping the OG skins again, I was so fucking pissed off.
Oh, so you could rebuy them?
Yeah, your account value, because people used to sell their whole accounts back then
for skins.
Like a couple racks, dude.
And that's, like, going back to, like, CSGO. World of Warcraft, selling your accounts for the loot you have and shit like that. Yep.
Yeah. And now you can't do that anymore. You get banned if you fucking sell your account. But, like, I would get pissed.
Stupid.
Like, yeah, like, all those skins that you fucking spend all this money on, and then they drop again. It's like, all right, now everybody has the same skin. This is some bullshit.
I have some 6 skins for League of Legends. I have 2 accounts. Dude, I logged back into my account after being banned for a little bit for being toxic in the chat. And I have a year ban for the chat.
So, a year ban?
So for one of my accounts for League of Legends, I'm not allowed to use chat. I'm not allowed to chat in games at all until June of 2026. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
I tell my wife and she's like, congratulations. Dude, I'm like, no, yeah.
Riot Games does not fuck around.
No, because I got one chat ban for like a week. Yeah. And then when that chat ban was up, I like immediately called some other guy a faggot and like and he reported me and I got banned for a year.
Damn.
For
what a fucking asshole, dude.
I can still play, but I can still play.
Yeah.
I'm just not allowed to. So people be like yelling at me or like talking to me, trying to talk to me, and I can't respond. Yeah. All I can do is say sorry with the I, hit I, and it says sorry, or you for a fist bump.
Yeah.
All I can do is little emotes.
That's all you got? Sorry and fist bump?
Sorry and fist bump. Yeah. But I still like League of Legends. I still play it.
Yeah, damn. What happened in the good old days where you could talk shit in a game chat?
Right? You could call people anything, dude. That was the best. Was just saying, the N-word online as a white boy.
Yeah, Call of Duty days. I don't remember those.
Everybody said it, dude.
Yep.
Nobody cared either. Remember when nobody cared?
Yep. This is the part where Harrison's about to say it live on the pod. Let's go. We're getting canceled.
No, I'm just playing. I wouldn't say it. I've never said that word.
Me neither. Never said it once.
It's never uttered my lips.
No.
Nope.
Never said it.
I don't even think it. I've never even thought about that word.
Never thought about the word either, dude.
I've never even said it in my brain. I've always just said N-word in my head.
Yeah.
We're 52 minutes in, so nobody's listening this far anyway.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. It'll be funny if like somebody's like, let me just listen to the last 5 minutes of
see what exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, man, if I can, it's been my week. Fuck, just open mic and getting drunk.
Yeah,
weird occasions.
Same week. Just working and moving has been my week.
Yeah,
being a dad, we went to the pool last night, and I was like trying not to get my finger in, but it was fun. We went to the pool. I took my son. My daughter was with her grandma, so took the boy to the pool, and that was a good time.
Oh, nice. Oh, you guys have like a community pool?
Yeah, nice little community pool at our community. Oh, yeah. But like nobody, you know how like some community pools you can never use because there's just always like 4 families there?
Yeah.
Not ours. There's never anybody there, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, that's sick.
So it's dope.
Oh, that's pretty dope, man. Fucking community pools, just swimming. Fucking get. I got the backyard pool here.
Yeah, you guys have the private pool.
Yeah,
that's sick.
It's fun, but then well, not really my friends, but like my mom's friends and like my family's friends. They're always like, "Oh, can we come to your house? Like, can we go swimming?" Like every other day, they were like that, and I was like, because it's summertime, so everybody wants to party, chill, go swimming. But dude, like in like June, like it started in May, June, a little bit of July. There was people here like every fucking day, bro. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, just getting drunk every day by the pool. And I was like, all right, that's cool, guys, but like I've got responsibilities and work to do.
Yeah. You're like, I'm trying to be productive.
Well, I was just trying to be like more sober. It's like it's fucking Monday and we're getting hammered.
That's fair.
And like, I don't know, man. Like my family is pretty crazy. Like I come from a family of alcoholics, dude. So that shit runs in my genes, man. So if you tempt me at all, I'll get drunk, dude.
Apparently, my great grandfather was an alcoholic, but nobody else. Like I don't know, they're all Mormon, so none of my family drinks.
Your parents don't drink like that?
No, they've never drank.
No,
parents have never had. My dad has never had a sip of alcohol. Never had a smoke. My dad is like goody two shoes.
What? Never a sip of alcohol?
My dad's a good dude. Yeah.
How the fuck did you start drinking?
Yeah, because I'm a bad boy.
Yeah. Do you remember your first sip of the juice?
Yeah, dude. My first alcoholic, the first time I got drunk would be the first time I had alcohol with like wine at the restaurant. I think I told you about that, where I worked at the restaurant. I drink the wine at the end of the night and like ride my.
That was the first time you got drunk. You're like, oh, let me see how this wine tastes.
Yeah, it was like so I was the bus boy at the end of the night, and I'd be there by myself, like closing up the restaurant. And I was like 15 years old, and there'd be like the wine that they didn't finish at the table, and you're just you just pour it down the drain or whatever. But I chugged it one night, got a little buzz on, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun.
And after that, you're hooked.
No, the first time I got hammered was like they have this alcohol up in Oregon. It's vodka. It's the cheapest vodka. It's called Hood River Distillery, HRD.
Hood River
Distillery.
Yeah.
So HRD is known in Oregon for like being cheap and gross vodka. And then we mixed it with, and then all they had was grapefruit juice, which it just tasted like straight up nail polish remover.
The grapefruit juice?
And vodka. It was the worst, dude. Vodka grapefruit is the worst. That was the first time I ever got hammered. I drank a couple of those.
Damn.
And got really fucked up. And I was like, oh, this is what... It was the first time I like got like woozy on my feet, you know what I mean? And I was like, this is fun.
Yeah, dude. I remember like some of the early times when I got drunk. I was like 14, 15. I was like super young too, and this was an embarrassing moment. I'll tell you. I think I was in 8th grade at this time, like 8th grade summer maybe. I was at my friend Ronnie's house, and his parents had a liquor cabinet.
Yeah,
and I was spending the night that night, and I was telling my friend Ronnie, I was like, dude, we should go in that liquor cabinet.
You were the bad boy, dude.
I was so fucking like I was a bad influence, dude.
Yeah.
And
Ronnie's like, no, my parents.
Ronnie's like, no, we can't, dude. And I was like, fuck it, just grab a bottle, bro. You have like 5 of them there. He had like a Jack Daniels. He had like Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan rum. And then so I was like, dude, just grab the rum, bro. We grabbed the rum, and like it was like late at night. We're fucking drinking. And then one of my other school buddies was there too, and he was drinking the Jack Daniels. He drank the whole bottle to himself.
God
dude.
Damn, dude, he got hammered.
He drank the whole bottle to himself, crashed out, and like I was drinking the rum. And then I think the next day, like I hung out there again too, and like I had like grabbed some of the rum again too from their liquor cabinet. I grabbed some of his rum and like grabbed a cup of Mountain Dew and just poured the rum in the Mountain Dew. Bro, it tasted disgusting.
Oh, it's so bad.
So bad, but I'm a fucking kid. I didn't know any better. It's like, fucking, this is good. It's Mountain Dew and rum. And then like we're eating dinner, and I remember just having that Mountain Dew while the mom's like serving us up, not knowing like I'm drinking Mountain Dew and rum.
It's hilarious.
Like, bro, I felt so well.
In retrospect.
Now when I think about it in retrospect, yeah, I'm like, dude, what a shit kid I was, dude.
You're like, what the fuck was I doing?
And I remember one day, like, we were walking out. It was like me, Ronnie, and his mom were walking out of his house to his car, and she saw a cigarette in her fucking front door or something.
Yeah.
And she's like, Gino, like, what's this cigarette? Is that from you? And then it was like a half lit cigarette, or like almost full. Like somebody probably took a couple of hits and then put it out. And I was like, no, that's not me. I actually finished my cigarettes. And then she kind of laughed. She's like, okay.
That's when he got off the hook.
Yeah. And then I got banned from his house like a couple months later.
Really? Yeah, because they caught you drinking and shit?
They didn't catch me drinking. I think she did say something about that. She's like, one of our bottles is missing. Like, what the fuck? But there was he had sold me an iPhone.
Oh.
And he had like his iCloud logged into it still. And then he wanted it back so he could like log into his iCloud or something. And I was like, no, I'm not giving it back, dude. And he's like, but, and I was like, nah, sorry, bro. I don't know why. I was a shit kid, bro.
That's funny. A little shitty.
Yeah,
dude.
because I got banned from his house. And I was like, well,
No,
if you unban me from your house, I give you the phone back.
Dude, I had a friend whose like mom hated me that much that like I'm surprised I wasn't banned from her house.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's it, dude. We're at an hour.
Hell yeah, bro.
We're gonna call it. All right. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for tuning in. Harry and Gizmo Show out.